Team Justice League +1. Extra angrier. Let's check next to angrier. So yeah, that would explain that attack and that breakaway roll that occurred. But let's check if you're still in there. So where exactly, if you're attacking this person, then presumably they should be able to see you, and it can. You seem to be both still in there. Check that. Make sure that the pegs are not, that you do not see the pegs when the zone peg is inserted into the slot. That is important for the stealth. There. Start searching. So you're going to be at least probably one away from this person. Not in this zone, so I'm not going to check that zone, but I'll check the square. I want the zone peg, and check that. If you broke away, well, there might be another character based with this vein. There's two. And then there's Brainiac somewhere. Perplexing people. Doing shrooms and jumping off chitinous bases of operation. Like, that's a classy offense. Straight up Germania. Maybe of generator mathematical archetypal incalculable violent turning boom enigma code information exhibiting Nordic pine, northern Dutch elms, rituals, blood sacrifice, blood clot cleansing, sacrifice rituals performed with the explicit purposes, for the explicit reason of appeasing, of altering the political state of affairs and relations within the plethora of virulent, sanguinary, voracious, dark powers from beyond the mortal world that travel amidst the underpinnings of the mortal world, anchoring themselves to trees, bending and deracinating folks and all in a way that may be a classy offense, actually. Yeah. Assuming said, that's all we need, because we know there are only two in this zone. Check the others. Go. Hollywood. Oh no, we still need to find Therop. Did we find Therop? I don't think we did. Oh, this is Therop. We do have to keep searching. Never mind. Oh, no, we don't. Or not as much as this thought it might have to. We found Detroit Steel right there. Very close. Very, very, very close. And this guy can see, Angrier can see these squares. Right in there. Oh yeah. You find age, babe. See that diagonal? Maybe the others were hiding in here. Brainiac was hiding and he was moving through, and we just spotted you. I saw you. Absolutely did, unequivocally, and it is a detestable, outrageous, howling act of perfidy. You have become canid in your act of deception. That is how depraved and lupine this has become. A detestable, unscrupulous, rampant use of larceny. Intellectual larceny. It's like stealing information, lies. Let's check everyone else's zone. Superman It's in this zone. Check it. Brainiac up there? No. Oh. Brainiac. Can you leave your waffle cone alone for just... Oh, mega wafer. Sorry. Holy. Just come out here and fight for the fate of the world for just a few moments. Oh, man. You're such a disappointment. Such a profoundly forlorn disappointment. You know, fly around here and do something. Have a Wonder Woman taking action to get into position. What is Wonder Woman's speed like? We have 8 movement, and which gives us 4 charge with sidestep. So a total of 6. We could move. You here, and then maybe charge out 4 and hit somebody. Let's have you take a move action to be there. Changing zones at all by doing that? We're not in this zone anymore. Let's check it. It was only you in that zone anyhow. In the process of getting there, we should probably have done this without actually moving the character pane. We would have seen that zone, but we are not stopping it. And, oh, you also would have seen the diagonal. You no longer know which one. No, maybe not that high. Maybe even lower. Here. And since this is blocking, I suspect its distance from this edge of the board and the particular contexts of the parts of the perimeter, quadrilateral, geometrical information, ancillary psychological principle tract, translucent Greek fireplate, polymer, canopy lid container frame. Stops around here. Agree. We were still in this zone, so we don't need to check these squares. Not that one. We're going to say that when you reach from the square that is from the particular translucent quadrilateral geometrical information, ancillary psychological principle tract, translucent Greek fireplate, canopy lid container frame that represents blocking terrain, it would be the one that is closest to the group of squares that are closest to the particular parts of the perimeter of the translucent Greek fireplate, polymer, canopy lid container frame, quadrilateral geometrical ancillary psychological principle tract variety of that variety. And that are not further away than the particular geometrical information tract from the particular geometrical quadrilateral geometrical information psychological ancillary principle tract translucent Greek fireplate polymer container frame. Check those. Check it. Now that Wonder Woman made that move, so now we check this zone on the way over here. else can you see? Because on the way you would also have seen these squares. And you can now see these 4, but you also would have seen these on the way, and you also would have seen not quite this zone, but going over here. And you would have seen these 2. So up from these, increasing from the particular parts of the quadrilateral, parts of the perimeter for the quadrilateral geometrical, psychological, ancillary implements. You tracked geometrical. Then there's this one, geometrical information tract. Translucent Greek fireplate polymer canopy container lid frame that represents blocking terrain that is not as far as the blocking terrain. Then there's this blocking terrain, and you don't see these. I'll stop, taper off around here. Like that. We already know that they're there. This. Over here. Here also. Check this zone, so we don't need to actually check these. Wonder Woman can see these. So maybe we could. Once other characters, Superman may not. If it were not for the other characters finding these 2 characters, Superman might not have made this decision, or the character controlling Superman may not have made this decision. Once you know what a character is, this would say standard, or the HeroClix rules that are used in the games not modified as this is modified this game apply. Now Superman can just move around the corner and make an attack. Maybe here. Maybe I don't have to get that close, so I can fire from 8 away. Superman's range of 8. Is it 8 or 7? Either 8 or 5. 8 with 2 targets. I could hit both of them. Both of them. Like the mobs. 8 away. I could be 6 away. 7. 7. Then I have at least some range. If they both have. One of them doesn't have 8. I can't get outside the 7 range that this guy has. From at least without moving through squares that are closer to them, which likely means that this will end its movement in a place that is still within their range before it could get to a place on the board where it can get outside their range and still be able to fire upon them without destroying blocking terrain and occupying turns and using action token resources, giving them the opportunity to move around anyway. So let's pop around the corner. Maybe getting closer to them is the best idea, because they have Superman has super strength and powers like that that might also work at close range, and they do not. Running shot 5. It's going to take this zone. Let's check this zone to start with. Oh, it's Superman. And also we're going to take this out of this zone. Also check it. Only Superman. Superman's not going to be in there. Now Superman will be in here with the rest of the loons. Already 3 guys in there, as we may have figured. Move the tokens up carefully, so not to destroy them. Make make sure that they're not too close to the deflecting ether precedent into the part of the zone peg that would give away their position. I'm going to do that. Yeah, we got Superman in there. Now Superman going to make the move. He's also going to start seeing this now. Seeing you in there, Brainiac? He's either in the labyrinth or he's probably over there, or he doesn't want to be seen. This knows your powers. This knows how you operate. You collect all the planet's knowledge, then you blow it the beep up. You blow it to the Everglades in the top of Tsinigaro. Tsinigaro I don't think Jesus will allow Tsinigaro to be destroyed. It will probably just be Montenegro in space, and it'll be called Space Montenegro. And they'll have their own system of commerce, and they'll have like one of those Asgardian gravity pumps that'll keep them in orbit around or wherever Jesus chooses them to be. Now we're announcing an attack on the opposing team, dual targeting. So we found Therok here. We found that guy up here behind this thing. And then Wonder Woman looked around and moved 6 in here. Oh. Wonder Woman, you're a drunk. So I may be, and it may have been a bad idea, but I'll still win. What does that say about you? That I'm incompetent? That's right. They looked around over there. That was an action. That's an action. Then Superman did something that astounded us all. Running shot 5 around here. It's another action for you. And then he dual targeted. Maybe, I'm not exactly sure what the point of that is. Should have had Wonder Woman pull a sidestep first. Then she could have outwitted something. Maybe next turn. We could actually still do that. We're not going to do that. Firing, we always decide later. That's a 3. Likely doesn't hit anybody. I'm messing up the Palladion Blood Altar. Jesus will smite you! 11 and 3 is 14. They don't have 14 defense. They have 19 and 18 defense. That fails to hit Oh, an Angrier. Does Angrier have charge yet? No. Does he ever get charge? Let's have him roll regeneration since I could have him base both of them. That would be a strategic move. Move up. How many on the board would he have to make? On the board, let's not have him move into the equivalent of this square, because then he would be based with him and would not be able to base the other one. But there is another way. Have him move 6. Moving 3, then 2, and 1 over. Similarly to here, I chose not to regenerate for this. I hope you're pleased with yourselves. You two aren't going anywhere.
Hug me!
Oh, he smells of asphalt and... No, that's it. This could have Wonder Woman take a sidestep now to outwit something. Do it now. Let's have Wonder Woman's... You're trapped! Welcome to Freeland, slime. And we're going to outwit Therok's running shot. Wonder Woman has outwit now. She's a smart Amazonian goddess. Probably was complimentary or supplementary training courses, educational facilities and institutions they have on Themyscira. For their Greekness. So Superman, he flew around here, around the sun, turned back time. If I could turn back time, if I could find some way, fail to hit them, I would sidestep. I would first try to move 6 base, you sidestep, and I would win. On the way I took a sidestep, then I took away Therok's running shot. Now he's not going to take a move action and make a ranged combat action. Took 2 in the middle. He's doing the Alamo standoff here. Anything else? He moved there, he took an action, he failed, she's moving there, took away a running shot. Tell your opponent that. Wonder Woman now joins people in here. Might need a bigger peg so that... now Wonder Woman need a bigger peg so that a longer peg, which this came prepared with. This way, all the characters can be on the peg without being seen, without them being in a position where the light clatter from the objects that allows you to recognize them is not visible from when the peg is inserted into the zone slot. All right. That's 5. That is 5. 5 people on this boat. Not everyone's gonna make it home for Christmas. Awesome sauce. Anything else we need to know about? Ooh. Oh, yeah. Where is Brainiac? That's what we need to know. Can Wonder Woman see anything else? Wonder Woman can see these 2. These 3. Oh, and this one. But not this one, I suspect, because of the blocking terrain and the particular distance of squares and the parts of perimeters of the quadrilateral ancillary psychological implements used to track the quadrilateral geometrical structure of translucent art and translucent Greek fire blade polymer canopy lid container frames that are close to the particular quadrilateral geometrical psychological ancillary implements used to track the translucent Greek fire flame canopy lid container frames representing blocking terrain. And we check those. Close this. That's it for Team Justice League +1.